Okay, I'm back, and I'm gonna show you a little something about. So I'm gonna be doing a few designs with these three colors, with yellow, sun yellow, and orange. All three of these colors are in the set of 20 markers, which you can buy at Dollar General for $4. So what I want to talk to you about today is stars. Stars. I love stars. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Stars I've said it in a previous blog post that stars are the magic that light the sky, the stars and the moon. But we're going to have a Bible story in a couple of days for Advent about Abraham, who is one of the old biblical leaders. And Abraham had no children. He was an old man. His wife was old and he had no children. It made him very sad. And God came to Abraham and said to him, there's a lot to know about Abraham, really a lot to know. For one thing, Abraham's father was a pagan. He was his whole family were pagans over in Ur, which is not far from the Tiber, is in Mesopotamia, which is south of where Abraham landed in the land of Canaan. But God encouraged Abraham to leave the pagan country and begin his own sect of people. And he told Abraham, who he tested Abraham and tested his faithfulness, but he came to Abraham, who he and his wife had no children and they were old, and said, Abraham, take heart, because out of you I'm going to create a great nation. You are going to have more children than the stars in the sky. And I'm going to tell that story in a couple of days. I just told it, but this is foreshadowing. In literature, you learn about foreshadowing. But today, okay, the story today, yesterday I told you the story of Noah and his ark. Noah was a great, great, great descendant of Adam and Eve through Adam and Eve's son, Seth. Adam and Seth, and then later Noah. Methuselah was Noah's grandfather. But this was a line that bled into Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph and his coat of many colors, that group of people that ended up being King David. Now, this is more information than you want to know, probably, but can't do anything halfway. But anyway, so from now on, I'm gonna be doing a star design a day. And so what I'm going to do, and you never can see what I'm doing, the first mark, I got these little star shapes from Amazon. On one side, they're too glossy for marker. The other side is a buff. It's not glossy, and you can color on it. So the first line, it goes clear across the page. And this is a wave looking. I'm on waves, and I don't know why they're so hard to draw and Procreate. I guess it's just my challenge. So now what I'm going to do, and I draw my design with light yellow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to subdivide this. This time I came down that way. And you're right, what I'm going to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start coloring it. I'm just going to use three colors. I'm going to make, this is yellow. That comes in the set of 10 that you can, super tips that you can buy. And if you just have the regular Crayola markers, yellow is in every box of markers, I think, that Crayola makes, just about. Super tips or broad lines or whatever. That when you get to the sun yellow, you're distinguishing yourself just a bit. So what I'm going to do below that, I'm going to add sun yellow. Yellow, yellow. Now, one thing, you're going to soon see that I have several sets of super tips, and that's okay. It's okay to buy the set of 10 periodically, because what happens, you'll run out. Some colors will run out, and these, for $2, you have 10 markers, which is what, 20 cents a piece? A Copic marker, which is what I normally use in my art, costs between $10 and $15. I don't know what they cost now. I haven't bought one in a while. Now this color is blue, and this color is in every set of magic markers that Crayola makes too. Blue. I like to keep a color that is different than white underneath my design, because otherwise I can't see what I'm doing. One thing good about doing these little star designs, for one thing, this is great for my Jacki tree. This is an ornament for my Jacki tree. But when you do work small, you can do it quickly and then move on, and you don't get hung up in making so many decisions. So that's 3 colors in 3 different areas. You can't get any simpler than that. Now black, I'm going to outline in black because I often do that. You do not have to outline in black. And I'm going to tell you something. This is not, I'm going to pull a fast one. If I can find it, I'm going to use a black Sharpie for this, because a Sharpie is a more permanent color and it doesn't blend with, your hand gets in your way. At least mine does. Now, squint your eyes and look at that and ask yourself where I could repeat I could only repeat one color at this point. Yellow is the lightest color. You can't place yellow on any other color without it being nasty. Blue, I can't put on either one of these because blue and orange make brown, and there's orange both in that color and also in that. So the only color I can really repeat is this. And to bring my eye back up, back over, to bring my eye back over, I added that color, sun yellow, on that yellow there. Let me tell you another secret about Sharpie. And this is not something I want you to abuse. Now then, you see how I brought my eye over? Now then, squint your eye and you're going to see that I could actually use another little tidbit of this sun yellow here. Now I'm going to demonstrate something. I'm going to let this dry for 1 second, and then I'm going to show you that although yellow next to blue is going to make a nasty, smudgy, nasty greenish army green army boots, it will not smear next to that Sharpie. Now that's a secret that I don't want you to abuse, because I still want you to work from yellow to dark. Okay, so now then, I'm going to show you something. So these dots bring my eye back over, the wave takes your eye back down, and you're right. I need something down here. Well, the only color, can't put blue there, can't put yellow there. The only color I can put there is black. So that's how I make a design, and that's how I move my eyes with color. These 3 colors are in a super set of 20. The black, there's also a black in there, but I suggest you, while you're at Dollar General, pick up a Sharpie. Pick up 2 Sharpies, an ultra fine tip and a fine tip. Invaluable. So there's your first design. That's your first star.